Which team do the Saints have the longest home win drought against?
Ravens? My gut says Ravens. But that silhouette looks old as dirt.
I don't think they've ever beaten the Ravens at home. So if you've never beaten the Ravens at home, how do you have a drought? Because you can't, because to have a drought, you have to have a win and then a long dry spell and then another win.
But if you're 0-7, that's a drought, right?
Yeah, that is a drought.
I think it's the Ravens.
I would say the Ravens.
I think it's the Ravens. Final answer.
Already?
No,
yeah.
I gotta think some more.
Maybe Dave knows.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we just have a podcast about how they haven't beaten Cincinnati at home since like Boomer Esiason or some shit? David Klingler.
Yeah.
I was thinking, so I remember.
Well, hold on. Are we talking games or years, Thomas?
The year is the answer.
The year.
Years. So it's got to be an AFC.
Badrich
team.
in the chat says it's a trick question, guys.
I was thinking the Ravens because I remember that was like the last team that like Drew Brees had to beat all 32 teams.
They've never beat the Ravens at home. I know it.
I'm thinking the Ravens.
I think the answer is the Ravens.
Is that what you guys? I just walked back and walked in. Is that what you guys said earlier?
I think it's the Ravens because I don't think they've ever beaten.
Yeah, but Juge has me now second guessing though. Juge now has me second guessing though that it could be the Bengals, but I don't know. I'll go with the Ravens.
Let's go with the Ravens.
Well, hey, I just want it to be known. I walked out and came back in, and I came up with the Ravens on my own. I didn't know that. You guys...
We know, Dave. You are your own independent thinker. You run a T-shirt company. You make big decisions. You drive a Dodge Stratus. We get it. We get it.
All right,
Everyone
Ravens.
has a hard
Final
time
answer.
listening to Dave.
I drive a Dodge. I love
Ooh,
that.
it might be the Titans. It might be the.
Just put the answer on there.
No, we beat the Titans. Didn't we beat the Titans on my birthday,
Ralph
November
is
11th?
clearly looking at his Google search.
Ralph is looking at the
You
chat.
see him like type him like in the corner there.
His son is off to the side holding an iPad.
Oh, it might be the Titans.
His son's holding an iPad off to the side there.
Max.
Biloxi
What is
Blues,
it?
I'm
What is
with
it,
you. I think it's the I think it's the Titans.
If you are correct, Ralph, then you cheated.
Well, I just looked at the
if the
chat.
answer is correct, then you cheated.
I don't know if it's correct, but
I
agree
the
with
proof
Biloxi.
he's reading the chat. He's not.
I'm reading the chat. It's Biloxi
man.
Blues.
Cheating.
But Biloxi Blues has a question mark. Biloxi Blues doesn't have the
Ralph
answer.
is disqualified. The answer is the Ravens' final answer.
All right, go.
Go ahead and reveal that it's the freaking Titans.
That's Tannehill.
Is it
It's a
though?
picture of Tannehill.
Tannehill, you say? Okay.
Broncos.
Wow.
Tannehill, huh?
So that's interesting because I remember Torrance
Russell
Small
Wilson
having
in
the
a
biggest,
Broncos jersey.
For the
Torrance Small having
Luzon
like
Andrew, right?
180 yards receiving, but that was at Mile High Stadium. Aaron Brooks.
Well, when did the
crushed
Saints?
Broncos.
Okay, so when was the last time the Saints beat the Ravens?
Never. I don't think ever.
No, Drew Brees finally beat them one time.
When the guy missed the extra point, but that was in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's under protest. He stepped out of bounds. For the record. Stupid white cleats.
Denver, man. They crushed Denver in 1988 too. They beat them like 42-0.
What's up, Romeo?
So I was with you, Biloxi Blues. I thought it was going to be the Titans.
You cheated, Ralph.
I didn't cheat. I just looked at the chat. He
got it wrong.
He got it wrong. Man. I was just reading the chat. It wasn't like I went to Google.
The Saints haven't beaten the Broncos since 1988.
Right.
Second, the Saints, the all-time series, the Ravens lead the Saints 5-2. The Saints have never beaten the Ravens in New Orleans.
Yeah,
that's right. So you can't have a drought if you haven't won.
Well, then were the Colts?
How do you figure?
You can't have there's a drought.
Of course you can.
A drought means you beat them before.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I'm telling you.
No. If you're 0-5, that's still a drought.
Andrew, don't argue. He already Googled it, man.
I don't know.
Right, so So I'm looking up
You're
the Saints
suspect,
versus the
my friend.
Broncos.
You're suspect.
I'm looking up the Saints versus the Broncos here, and the
I
Saints.
got a private Dodge Stratus.
The Saints, the 1988 victory. Jesus Christ, boy, they beat the piss out of the Denver Broncos.
I told you that.
42 to nothing.
Yeah.
Can you recap the losses since then at home?
At home, yes. In 2000, which I believe I was in attendance for.
Mhm.
Actually, shit, I was in attendance for both of these. The Denver Broncos beat the New Orleans Saints in December 3rd, 2000, 38-23.
Oof.
And then in 2004,
hold on. With 2000, that was with Aaron Brooks, right?
That's right.
The quarterback.
yes. And then in 2004, this is the one I really remember because the crowd actually cheered when they finally got a first down. The Denver Broncos beat the Saints 34-13.
Yeah, that was when Terrell Davis ran for like 1,000,000 yards, right?
I can
Or no,
check
that
the
was
box
2000.
score on
That
that.
might have
Hang on,
been
I can check the
2000.
box
No,
score. Hang
it was,
on, Chief.
It was somebody else. It was
No,
another.
it was not. No, it was Reuben Drones.
Oh my god.
28 rushes for 166 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yes,
The Rick
I
Venturi
remember that.
defense.
Oh my God,
Soft.
couldn't stop him.
Saints leading rusher, Deuce McAllister, 13 rushes for 42 yards.
Wow.
And then finally, the last Saints home game, 2016, the Broncos beat the Saints 25-23.
That was the extra point.
I
was the
think
extra
Ruben
25-23.
Kevin, I think Reuben Drones, his first 2 carries went for touchdowns for like 40.
Let me go back and check that one. Hang on.
I think it was like his first 2 carries. Like I arrived.
You just ruined Budrich's question for
King
next
of
week.
Todd, I think you're right. That was Aaron Brooks' first start when they lost to the Broncos, and he played very well in that game, surprisingly well.
No, his first start was against the Rams. It was his
No.
first-
Reuben Drones, the touchdown came in the first quarter. Actually, a minute and 46 seconds into the first quarter, Reuben Drones had a 51-yard run.
Told you.
Touchdown.
The starter was Jeff Blake before Aaron Brooks.
No, it was Aaron Brooks. Because that game was, hang on, let me go back. The December game, that was Aaron Brooks because Jeff Blake got hurt real early in the season.
Jeff Blake got hurt versus the Raiders.
Like week 8 or 9.
Jeff Blake got hurt versus the
Brooks,
Raiders.
shit. You want to know who the Broncos quarterback was for that one?
Let me guess. What year?
This was 2000.
Brister, right?
Bubby Brister? No, it was
Elway.
no.
Still Elway.
Greasy?
No. Yeah, Brian Greasy. That's
Brian
my
Greasy,
guess.
yeah.
Gus Frerotte.
Oh,
Gus
my
Frerotte.
Oh, my
11,
God.
11 of 16 for 201 yards, and 1 touchdown, a quarterback rating of 132.3.
Wow.
Compared to Aaron Brooks.
Oh, my God.
Compared to Aaron Brooks, 30 for 48 for 441 yards, 2 TDs, 2 picks, a rating of 89. The reason the Saints...
You know what Aaron Brooks did that day? He went full Jameis Winston.
The reason the Saints lost that day? The rushing attack. Mike Anderson, 37 rushes, 251 yards.
The guy that owns the seafood restaurants and
4 touchdowns.
Oh,
Listen, you run for 251 yards, they give you a seafood franchise, Dave.
Wait, no, that's not the same guy.
Ralph, how did we not put Mike Anderson in the Saints villain
I don't know.
bracket? My God.
Too fitty. Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then find us wherever you get your podcast. And finally, go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.